Welcome back to episode 3. And today we're going to talk about creatine. And there is a lot of videos about this. I'm just going to share with you what I've learned and some of my schooling and studies. And at the end of the day, guys, creatine is one of the most studied products on the market for the fitness industry. It is completely safe. Now, what's not safe, just like anything, is if you take things in properly. You can overdose on multivitamins. You could overdo it on protein. I mean, I'm not, some people are like, oh, high protein diet, so dangerous. No, you'd have to be eating a lot of protein, and the chances of you getting to that threshold every single day, daily enough to do that, good luck. I have a hard time hitting 200 grams. So and I'm not even close to the upper limit of what they call the safe limit, I guess we call it. But let's talk about a creatine. So creatine monohydrate is one of the most popular creatines you'll see on the market. Now, there's a lot of other different styles. There's creatine HCl, there's creatine buffered, there's creatine this, creatine that. There's a lot of different kinds. And to be honest, I almost lost track of how many different ones there are because there's just so many. So at the end of the day, I'm going to be talking about this one here by EFX. The EFX creatine is one of my favorite ones. It's a pH corrected buffered creatine, so it's supposed to carry easier through the body and work more effectively. Now, it has been known, and there are some studies proving certain things, that creatine monohydrate straight that's not been buffered or not been pH corrected can have difficulty passing through the intestinal wall and for absorption, which can cause people to have cramps. Now, if you've ever tried creatine monohydrate with nothing else, and you've gotten cramps, you may not be able to digest that and absorb it as well as maybe somebody else. And that's okay. Everybody's body is different. I just found that this formula here has been around for a very long time. They've done a very good job, and I've had no clients, and including myself, ever have an issue. And I used to do a lot of product testing, and I've tried some other ones that had blended creatines, just straight monohydrate. And I did find that a lot of the ones that weren't bound correctly or buffered or pH corrected just didn't do it for me. And so that's why I'm talking about this one. Now, how does creatine actually work? You're not going to get all water bloaty and bulky and huge. Does creatine help pull a little bit of water into the muscle cell? Yes, it can do that. Yes. But really what it does is it increases your body's ability to produce more ATP energy in the muscle fiber, which is, okay, back again. Which basically means that you'll be able to have better intense workouts, which is why creatine can lead to muscle development. It's not the creatine itself that's making your muscles grow. It's the reaction that creatine has in the body that allows the muscle to grow. Because if you can push that muscle harder and more intense, then you're gonna be able to densify it more. Now, ladies, there's probably some of you ladies watching is like, well, should I take this? I don't want to get huge. You're not gonna get huge, okay? You need a lot of other factors. Your nutrition has to match. You need to have the hormones of a man. You need to be training like you want to get huge, and you need to be potentially doing some other things that I wouldn't recommend. So the facts are is you're not going to get huge and bulky. Creatine can be very beneficial. There's also newer studies coming out saying it can help with cognitive function. So there's a lot of benefits of it, and you can take that as a daily supplement, especially if you don't eat a lot of red meats, because you do get creatine through some red meats. So there's major benefits to it. So whether your goal is to tone, lose weight, build muscle, whatever it is, I believe that creatine is beneficial for every single person that is looking to create a better, healthy, stronger body.